How are you? Happy Friday. We are here with a rant today. Waiting on little Miss Magical Mary to join us. She has had some experience. Hello, all stars! Don't you love when you start an Instagram live and a giant truck goes by? How are you? Happy Friday. We are here with a rant today. Waiting on little Miss Magical Mary to join us. She has had some experiences lately that she is a bit perplexed and, let's say it to be frank, a little bit annoyed about. So I can't wait to hear this. We are waiting for her to get on. And in the interim, I'm very excited to say that actually, so it's been like a whole day of Mary and I. Today we did another recording of the podcast. So we obviously had one come out on Monday, which was, I believe it was about how to create your own organic opportunities, with a little bit of a joke about what happens in the condiments aisle and how you can strike up a conversation there. So if you want some like hands-on tips about how to get chit-chatting away to meet that MVP that you're looking for, check out this week's podcast. And we, oh, there she is, look at her. We will certainly have a new one coming for you on Monday. Here she is. Da, da, da. Waiting. Don't you love the anticipation? This is like the anticipation of dating, isn't it? Hello, stranger!
Hello! Oh, look at you in your pink and black.
Oh, hello. It's a pink and black day today. Got my hair, washed my hair today.
Ooh, nice.
Date night. What? Anyway, so I was telling the All-Stars, little Miss Magical Mary, that you have had an interesting question posed to you on repeat for your entire dating career that you are a little bit...
Can you see, look, I'm ready to run.
Tell us, what is it, girl?
So, isn't it annoying how guys, literally, in their first few questions to you are, so how are you finding dating? How are you finding this dating site? You getting on all right?
How you finding Hinge? It wasn't good until you asked me that question, I can tell you.
Right? I want to get to know you, and I want to get to know about who you are, and you surely want to get to know me, not like have a little rant of like, oh, actually, it's been really crap, or I've had loads of dates, and I'm just here because, I'm bored today.
What's your response?
I usually just say, oh yeah, it's cool, and then I ask them a question to get them off of the topic about dating sites, because otherwise, when I've answered in the beginning when I was like a newbie dating, and I'd say, oh, okay, yeah, like it's going all right, or whatever, how are you finding it? You just open the floodgates for a rant. Oh, it's been awful. Oh my God, like literally, do you know how many women are on here who aren't real? No. Oh. And then, I've even had guys like lady boys, like, people who pretend, like literally I've had all the kinds of responses. I was like, no longer shall I do this. So now I'm just like, I'm not answering this question.
Oh my God. Or like it's been misdirection, so you answered, but then you asked them a different question to distract them. Just
exactly.
Children. Sorry.
I get where it comes from, because we've all been there. We're crazy frustrated about how dating's going, and it's not great. It's just not the kind of thing you share with a prospective date.
Yeah.
No, don't do it.
So what do you reckon? Because like if someone is a bit ranty with me in the beginning, I'm already like bacon and eggs, that bitch. Like, I'm sorry. Because like, guys, I'm not that kind of person. Well, as we rant now, but we're not that kind of people, right? So to have someone rant when I haven't even met you, I'm just like, nah, you ain't for me.
Yeah, it's not cool. I agree. And I think to give advice to people as well, like who are doing it, don't ask. Like, you can ask loads of questions about the person rather than like how you getting on with the dating app.
Yeah. How about a question like, if you're really like, because I guess what they're trying to do is gauge what are they looking for, right? How serious are they? Like,
I think it's because they're not sure. I think it's because people are not sure. What question should I ask? What should we do? I know, I'll just ask. If it's like, like, how are you doing? Like, and I'm all right with the how you doing, because I think, well, you know, you've not met me. Of course, you're going to want to know, like, what's going on, how am I doing? But in general, not the one about how's a dating app. Can't convince me. Don't try. I can see your face.
I ain't. I'm just trying to offer an alternative. Like, what are you looking for? I
Yeah, well, that's a cool question. What are you looking for? If you want to know what I'm looking for, I'm cool. That is cool. But also, just like, what's something that you might want to know? So we've played a game before. Who knows what one it is or what episode it's in? But asking people to think about what is it they want from a guy, like the kind of qualities and values and things that they want, and then figuring out some questions that match that.
Yeah.
So if you're really stuck, just go back to your values. What's important to you, and think about a cool question.
Yeah.
Like for me, like I love the ones about like, okay, so spontaneous date or pre-planned date? Which one would you choose?
Oh, all right.
Because then I might tell you straight
away.
away.
Disney, though, aren't you? You're Walt Disney with all of these questions. I'm a bit more like, what's his name? Roy. I'm Roy Disney on the ground saying things like, what's your death row meal? You know? You're a bit more creative in that space.
Exactly.
But basically, your advice is
don't
ask a question. Huh? Go.
No, I'm just saying, you can go on, you go.
So your advice is don't ask a question that's designed to allow you to have a bit of a negative rant.
Yeah, exactly. Don't ask questions that are going to get negatively rant. Oh, hey, LJB.
Hey, Lola. Wave your hand.
Oh yeah, it's bad, isn't it? Yeah. That's my advice.
Yeah.
Ask good questions.
Ask good questions. Good. Be positive. Keep it upbeat. This is this is an introduction to someone. You know, like if you were in a room, you wouldn't walk up to someone and be like, "This party's rubbish." You wouldn't do that. Why are you doing it on a text message?
Exactly.
Yeah. Especially when there's nothing else to go on but a picture. Like if you pitched up to me in a party and I was like, "Damn, you're hot," and you say this party's rubbish, I might forgive you on that one because you're so hot. But I didn't get that from you in a text message.
No.
Stop doing it. Keep it positive, guys. Keep it upbeat. Keep it kind. Keep it loving.
Yeah, girl. On that note, Rant over.
Pow! All right, all stars. We out. We love ya. Bye.